Good morning, everybody. What is going on? Welcome back here to Camaro's Not Coffee, because as you can see, we have Camaro, still no coffee, even early in the morning. But what we got to do right now is we're going to actually start one of the more difficult projects that I've tried to do. Change the oil. That was not too bad. Took the front license plate off. That was really not too bad. Some of the other stuff I've done, it's just been quick little stuff. But this time we're going to tackle something that's going to take a little longer. But first, got to move all three cars, so I'm just going to do it right now. And they're all switched up. The one thing I didn't mention to you all was that this is going to be probably a multi-day endeavor here. So what we're doing is we're trying to install the LED ring lights that I have to go in my headlights. So that's what's happening. Probably going to be multi-day. Today's day one. I'm going to try to start taking the bumper off to get to the lights. I don't know how far I'm going to make it before time runs out today, but we'll just see. And you know, this is definitely not going to be like a how-to. I mean, you could possibly follow it if you're looking to do that. I'm just trying to learn as I go, essentially. So I don't know what I'm doing. I watched some videos on other stuff from other people, but this is essentially me just trying to figure this out myself. And that's all I got for you. So I'm going to grab the first tools and let you know what I'm doing and get after it. Alright, so the first step here is obviously take off the main part of the front bumper. As you can see, we have some hex, but that's not even a hex bolt. Actually, it is a hex bolt. And we have some other stuff here. I don't know if we have to take these out. I don't know what exactly of this we have to take off. At least this first row, it's got these little clip ones on it, which I have to pop off and see what's under there. And then we have some star. I don't know if you'll be able to see these. Maybe? Where is one? Here's one. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe not. There's essentially, they're those star-like bits, so we're going to try to get in there. Alright, so, got those ones out that I told you about real easy. And then if we take a quick look under here, actually, you should be able to see right there is another bolt. There's another one over here. There it is. Now, as I was saying, I've been watching some other videos, and it wouldn't come off. So I'm like, okay. So I watched another one, and turns out you gotta take tires off to access some bolts up underneath back here. There's some back there. Same on the other side, and then behind the tire. So you gotta take tires off. So I gotta jack it up and take the tires off. I'm sick of doing this, I'll tell you the truth. I don't like taking the tires off, and we're doing it again. So that's happening, and then I'm going to disconnect the battery just for safety measures, because I had to move it again, but now we can't move it after this. So disconnect the battery, and we'll keep going. Isn't this fun so far? Alright, everybody, so we're about an hour in. Let's get you out of the sun there. Take tires off, take the wheel wells off, or the inside tubs at least, because if you come up under here, I watched oh look, the intake. So there's the headlight, but obviously that's not enough. We can't just do that. We have to take these bolts out, and there's also one tucked up in there. You can barely see it. There you go. So he's all the way up in there. And then that one, and then that one. And I couldn't do it by leaving the wheel well on. So that's off. There were clips, a couple clips like here. There's one here, and down, that was one, I think. So that's about that, and I'm just going to keep having to go with this, and we'll take the other side off tomorrow, hopefully, and we'll just keep going until we get there. So I'll see you on day 2. Alright, so I actually had a little more time today, so I came back, and if we go in here, I found that the video I watched was helpful, but not perfect, because it was an older version, so older model and the same gen. So this bolt had to come out. It was the exact same bolt that's back there, and up in there. And up in there I had to use a ratchet actually to get it loosened, and then it came out. And then the last one, let's see if I can find where it was. It would have been right here. Yeah, so right where my finger is pointing there, there was a bolt there. It looked like this here, that's what it looked like. So those had come out, and I think it's time to pull it off. Now, there should be a wire harness part somewhere that I need to remove, but I can't figure it out without taking it off. So I'm just going to see if I can do the good old pop you guys up there. I don't know if you can see. I'm just going to leave you there. Now I'm going to try to pop this off. Alright. Alright, we're definitely hanging on with something on this side. There it is. Okay. I'll try to show you once I get it off. I don't know how it's going to come off. Let's put this on the ground. No, you can't set it down up here. I'm going to try to put it back up and take it off while it's sitting up here. That'll be easier. It might be easier. So it's passenger side. I don't know how it comes off is the issue. It's going to be a clip. Alright, y'all going to have to hold on a sec. Okay, so, whoa! Okay, so I got got it off. There it is over here. I don't want to see that in the Malibu, actually. No. But, so what was happening, I think the plug is broken. I don't know if you can tell by looking just at this side, but you see there's one of those little clip things inside that it hooks over, and mine had no, thing on the outside, so I just stick a flathead in there to pop it up. So I think it's broken. So I think usually it wouldn't be that difficult. Got the bumper off. Here's what it looks like if I don't trip this time. So it looks really weird. But, so getting to that, we got to start trying to get the headlights off. It's getting dark, so I think this might be the last time I record for the night. But obviously we have a bolt here I took off. Now I can't tell what of this, if the headlight sits in this whole assembly here. There might be another bolt back in there, so it kind of gives you this spot to go through to get to it. But it's back in there. Same idea with here. There's one back in there. So I'm trying to extend the thing as long as I got. Unfortunately, this is the biggest extension I have. So I'm going to see if I can get it to work. After that, I don't know if there's any other bolts. If there are, I'll let you know. But that'll probably be tomorrow. So this is officially going to be the end of day 1. And, excuse me, we will see you tomorrow. Hey, and good morning again, everyone. So it is day 2, and I'm really going to try to crank out, hopefully, the rest of this today. So I got a jump start already. So if you look here, no headlights. Where'd they go? Oh my god. So, what I told you yesterday was accurate about those screws. We had the 2 up here, and then the 2 down here at this point. Now, there was one on the side that I had said to take out, and I'll show you that right now on the headlight. You don't have to take that one out at that point. So, it's going to be this one right here. This is the passenger side. It's on this side of the headlight. It's this screw right there. You don't have to take that out yet. Now, I think we're going to have to take it apart at some point to take this apart, which is the next move, essentially. But then there were just 2 wiring clips to remove. This one for the turn signal, essentially. You kind of just push on this and the other side at the same time, and it'll pull out. And then this was the much more difficult one to get out. This is for the main part of the headlight. So if we focus, there we go. Focused in. So essentially, you had to push on this piece right there, that one right there. And then there was a clip on the inside of the part that stayed on the headlight. Essentially, I had to stick a flathead. Let me grab it to show you what I'm talking about. I had to put a flathead in this gap there, and then push it back so it got around the clip. So that was pretty difficult. Got them out, and now I'm going to see what I can do about taking these headlights apart. Alright, so after the headlights off, I just took off this cover piece that was right about here on both of them. Now we have to get to the weird part. Oven set to 230. I watched the video, one said 200, the other said 240. So I said, 230. because this one was for specifically the Camaro headlight. The 240 one was. So we're going to put it in the oven, make sure it's not touching anything, and let it go for 20 minutes is what I've heard in these videos. And then we got a towel set up over here to put it on, and then we're going to get some gloves, because obviously it's going to be pretty warm when we take it out, and that's when we start trying to pry it apart. So don't try to pry it apart without heating it up. I broke one of the little clips, of course, but it's one of 8. So that's that. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can just stick this in here now. I don't know if I left enough space. Oh, that's warm. Okay. I'm going to try to toss this thing in here. You know, I have to move that shelf. Let me move the shelf real quick. Alright, try to. That thing I'm grabbing onto says it's not a handle. So I guess carefully hold it by that. We're gonna put it in there. And it's not supposed to be touching anything other than, of course, the bottom. And it's not. So we're just gonna close it up. And 20 minutes starts now. Alright, so in case you're wondering where we are at this point, so we have both covers off now. Cover 1, cover 2. So we have them exposed. Now what I need to do is take out these bolts. There. Looks like there's, what, 7 of them? 7 on this one, 7 on the one. Also, let me just say, taking these things apart was not the easiest thing ever. It was just a lot of work. And it was hard to make sure you're separating the right stuff. You're supposed to separate the sealant from the clear plastic cover. And it wasn't super easy to get off. But got it off. And it's kind of a mess. I have to go buy more of that now to fill the gaps, I think. I'll have to look into that. But that was the most difficult part so far. Hey everyone, okay, so I've come to the realization that this is not going to be a one video kind of install here, so thank you for watching up to this point. It's very tedious, it's quite a bit more than I was expecting. So far, what I just did was I put the ring around the cover of where the light goes. So I simply just, you can see the wire there, I did it in 4 spots. And this is what I used. I just picked it up from an arts and crafts store. It's a black coated beading wire. So I read that, or actually watched that it needs to be coated so that it prevents arcing. So that was important. But it's 26 gauge, so very small. Just wrapped it around with the way that these are made. I don't know if these are stock. These might be aftermarket, because if you look at the light, we have one of these fancy lights in there. So it might be aftermarket, but it made it very easy to just loop in. I didn't have to drill anything. Now, I did find this spot in the housing that is on the other side. It's just a very soft, like, you see, it's just like a mesh, kind of like a rubber. So I don't know if I can use that to just poke the wire through, because this is what I need to put through to connect. So that might be it. I'm going to look into that a little more. But this is going to be the end of the first video, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying it so far. If you want to keep watching, check out, hopefully soon, I'll be posting the follow-up, the finished product, so you can see what it looks like, and I'm really excited for that. So thanks for watching. Have an awesome day. Peace.